lovely people, my name is Lucille, and oh boy, do I have a story for you today. Alright children, gather around, get some tea, get cozy, cause this is a good one. Okay, let's just get right into it. So last year, my freshman year, I joined the marching band, and I hated it with all my guts. Sadly for me, when you join, you have to sign a contract saying you will stay for a certain amount of time, and also it's a class, so if you ever skip, you get a really bad grade. So basically, I was forced into doing what I hate. Sorry if you like marching band. And to all of you out there who make fun of the band kids, listen, it ain't easy, and you can fight me on this one, but so help me, I will take my clarinet and shove it right up your... Anyways, so we used to have practice 2 times a week on Tuesday and Thursday, and then on Friday we'd have our football game, and we'd have to do everything between 2 in the afternoon till 10:30 at night. And this particular story happened to take place on a Thursday night when we were having practice. So that Thursday I started off strong by walking onto the field wearing my shorts inside out. I'm not even joking. I don't know what's worse, the fact that I wore my pants inside out or the fact that it took someone an hour to tell me. So at the time I was living in Florida. Oh right, I moved to Singapore. I forgot to tell you guys, like 2.5 months ago I moved to Singapore from Florida. Now you know. Anyways, in Florida it rains a lot, and it usually rains within the afternoon period to the nighttime period. And that particular night it started to rain. And I don't mean a teensy little pitter-patter pitter, I mean like
a downpour, like a flood, like my tears after a fictional character's death.
But since my band directors are savages, the weather literally means nothing to them. Like, you just keep going no matter what the conditions. And usually I'd be fine with this. It's just, you know, that they bring umbrellas and just sit there under their umbrellas watching us and yelling at us while we're going through the rain. Do you see why I didn't enjoy this? So at the time it was raining, we were running our entire show from top to bottom. And when you run the entire show, you just do it with no breaks. And around the time this event occurred, we were about 3/4 through our show when it started to downpour. And what happens when it rains or after it rains in Florida? Bugs. And right as we hit the 3rd quarter mark, that's about where we go into the solemn part of our show and we start doing our rendition of Amazing Grace. A very beautiful and peaceful song, let me remind you. At that very moment where we burst into our beautiful melody of Amazing Grace, I felt something on my ass. There was something crawling across my legs, under my shorts, and over my butt cheeks, and I knew it was a bug. I could just feel its legs, and I don't like bugs. I may or may not have slapped my own butt multiple times in an attempt to grab the bug in the fabric of my clothes. I may or may not have proceeded to violently curse when I felt the bug then sting me 3 times in the butt. And I may or may not have had everyone around me staring at me like I was insane. Nope. Oh wait, all of the above happened. This little bug, big bug, bit me like 3 times before I actually managed to get a hold of it. I just clamped my fist around the fabric of my shorts and like caught the bug inside of it, if that makes any sense. But the show wasn't over at that part, so I was just limping for the entire rest of the show, holding my own butt while like crying and moving across the field. Wait, hold on, let me show you. So this is my new signature dance move. I call it the help, there's a bug in my pants and I'm an emotional wreck. All you want to do is just grab a portion of your pants in your hand and then just die a little bit. That's enough exercise for today. Now, there were 200 people in my band. I just think I'd clarify that. And out of those 200 people, I know maybe like 10. So to everyone that doesn't know me, I mean, what would your reaction be to a small child silently crying while limping across the field holding her own butt? Anyways, as soon as we finished the show, I dropped my clarinet and I got my friend Kara and I was like, we need to go to the bathroom, we need to go to the bathroom right now, do not ask me any questions, come with me. Now I'm gonna give you a little idea of the layout of how this area works so you can kind of get an idea of how this story fit together. basically, this was the field where we would like do all our marching and stuff, and then between there was a fence, and then next to the fence there was like a bathroom for boys and girls. And next to that was another field, but that was for like the sport teams. So Kara and I went from this field past the gate and into the girls' bathroom together. So I went into a bathroom stall and Kara waited outside while I checked to see the damage. I knew I'd caught the bug. I knew it. I knew that I had caught that bug, which is why when I took my pants off and I didn't see it, I was extremely confused. I looked down and the only thing I could see were the bites it had left, but not the bug, and I knew it couldn't have gotten anywhere, which is why I was so confused. So I remember this next moment so clearly in my brain. I was standing facing towards the toilet and the wall was behind the toilet, and I remember looking up to the wall, then bringing my eyes very slowly to the top of the wall, and then I saw it. Never in my entire time on this planet have I seen what I saw that night. It was like black and yellow, and it looked like some weird demented like demon hybrid of like a spider and a wasp, and it had like huge wings. Ah, oh my lord, jumping Jesus on a breadstick. Did I flip the fuck out. Firstly, why would Mother Nature ever go, oh, I'm going to create the beautiful pink butterflies, and next I'm going to create the beautiful green leaf bugs, and now I'm going to create this actual spawn of Satan? I screamed and I pushed the stall door open, but Kara was leaning against it, so I accidentally knocked her while I was doing that, but I didn't look back. I just ran straight out of there and out the bathroom door and into the open because I was so scared that it was following me. You don't look twice, okay? So I made my way outside the bathroom. I was standing on this side of the wall away from the field, and at this point, my pants were still around my ankles. Now, Kara hadn't followed me because she'd just seen me run out, so she wanted to go in the stall and see what I'd freaked out about. Now, this should be where the story ends. I got attacked by a demon bug, the end. Nobody saw me because the band field was over here and I was standing behind the bathroom wall, so I was perfectly fine, right? Wrong, cause that would be too nice. As now I give you a little bit of background information. See, there were 4 PE teachers in my grade. Now each sort of group would be assigned to 1 PE teachers, but a lot of the time we would get switched up if we were doing a different activity. If we had a makeup day, we'd switch teachers and see one of the other ones. So I had 1 main assigned PE teacher, but I still knew one of the other ones because I'd often been rotated into his class. And this teacher's name was, I'm not gonna say it, let's say his name was Coach Electrical Socket. There's an electrical socket over there. I'm not creative, okay? And Coach Electrical Socket was the coach for football or lacrosse, I don't know, some sort of sport on the field next to the bathroom. And when did he have practice? Oh, every Thursday. Do you see where this is going? So Coach Electrical Socket had just finished practice, everyone had gone home, but he was cleaning up things on the field and putting them away before he could go home. And so he had just finished packing everything up, and he was leaving the field from this side, in which point, to get past the fence, you need to walk past the girls' bathroom. And at that very moment where he passed by the girls' bathroom, I came running out screaming with my pants around my ankles. Lord Jesus above, help me. And I remember running out the bathroom, pulling past the bend, and stopping right in front of Coach Electrical Socket. How, as me, are you supposed to react to that situation? How, as the teacher, are you supposed to react to that situation? He just looked at me, then looked at my pants, then looked back at me, and said nothing. I froze, looked at him right between the eyes, and then I just really slowly leaned down and pulled up my pants. Smooth. It was at that moment that my good friend Kara discovered the bug I was talking about, and she too flipped her shit and ran outside. She sees the two of us standing there, and we saw her, but she just looks at us and then walks back into the shadows like she's not there. Honestly, same. So yeah, he saw me with no pants for like 5 seconds. Luckily, he was really chill, so it was just pretty awkward. He asked me about it, and I attempted to explain, and then he went on by home. Yeah. I saw him again in some of my next lessons, and we had barely been on a talking basis before. And we sure as heck were not talking now. And also a little mini sequel that tied into that. Right after that happened, I went back to the field to get my clarinet case from the field, and someone in my section had moved it into an ant pile, but it was really dark, so I didn't see, and I proceeded to get bitten by a bunch of ants, so. Thanks, Mother Nature, I guess. Anyways, that is all I have for this story time. I really hope you guys like it. If you did like it, be sure to like it because it would mean a lot to me. And if you want to see when I make a new video, then be sure to subscribe down below to join our wonderful little family. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. Love you. Bye! My life is getting bit right on the butt. Oh my gosh, that bug's a slut. Literally, my life is